Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. What are you expecting me to push exactly, game? Suggestive.
Yeah. The Hung Hotel. No way, that's a pun.
No, there's another word in there.
Hunghua. Yeah. No.
Vegas? Why would they send you to America? Why wouldn't they just send you up a floor?
Like up to... It's probably cheaper to go to Vegas than to
You don't
breathe
think.
the rarefied air of reality above. No, it might be. Also,
Oh, wait.
Vegas...
There's something that I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second.
Yeah.
And coins. Coins. Coins?
No.
Okay. Disappointing.
coins.
Money didn't fall out.
I was like, what the heck are you doing?
Well, I don't know if it's in this one. Let me check.
Oh, that is such a cool poster.
What, the dancing gun?
Yeah, not the one that's dancing actively right now, the one that's to the right of the screen. And it has a lady's silhouette on a pole, but her shadow falls on some flavor text, and then it repeats.
With this one?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
the composition's
yeah,
really nice.
That's the push one.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Push. Push, 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 push.
Hmm.
Only scholars can know what exactly they want me
I think that
to
there's
push.
I think that there's a song
Can't you give me a little discount?
Sorry.
where the
but for
lyrics
service you want, you damn well
I wouldn't go upstairs if I were you.
Why not?
the chorus is push, 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 push.
Okay.
All right. And it's all about satisfaction and it's kind of techno-y.
Yeah.
That might be a reference to that. Or maybe, an entire generation or two of music has come out since then and this is a different world. That's also a possibility. But knowing current trends, it's probably just a remix of that old song.
So the reason why...
Oh, don't tell me
Hi.
I left my purse in there with May. Hey, mister, you think you could go in there and be a customer? It might break up the fight.
Oh, is this the start of the side quest?
I think so.
I told you, I am not getting augment, not for this.
Our customers would pay much for the services of an augmented girl. You can make May. You have a customer. Get to work.
That guy... The name sounds
My
familiar.
apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
Hey, May.
Yes, I am a client. A regular run-of-the-mill client.
And I get really turned on by women having access to choice over their own bodies.
Affordable health care.
Yes.
Provided by the employer. Get out.
Hey, lady.
Okay,
You're
I think this is
not
a side quest.
customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's
Okay.
my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your argument.
That's incredibly
What was that all
perceptive.
about?
Why aren't you a detective?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, she has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate. Please, can you help? I can pay you.
Like, probably.
Details, I think.
Yeah, details. How many
What do you
people are we
need
gonna
me
have
to
to
do?
kill for this?
The girls are drugged and taken to a place somewhere in Dagong district. There, they're held until the doctor comes. I wish you to find this place, to find where they're holding Ning. I hope it's not too late.
Yeah, fuck
now,
that shit. Come
hold
on.
Now, this sounds bad, but hear me out. I know a guy who went through a similar scenario and now has really cool sunglasses installed in his gosh dang face.
No, how could they do what they did to me to this woman?
That's what Adam is thinking?
Yes. Like that is
like
some crap.
I nearly got shot to death, and they're just expecting these ladies to just participate just cause bottom line, just because it's cheap. Like the cost of augmentation is offset by the profits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you.
imagine
I knew I was right about you.
how
Mr.
horrible this is.
Jensen.
Mr. Jensen, I fear there's little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropathy.
Exactly.
But everyone
I
that's
do not know
augmented
where they
means
keep Ning.
neuroprazine.
Just that it is somewhere in
Neuropozine. I
Dagon
always put an
district.
extra R in there.
A specific location would help.
Yeah.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning
There's
is.
a bouncer here,
He
which
goes
means
to
it's
the
probably
roof to smoke often.
okay.
Look for him
The
there.
roof.
You might
I was
be
gonna
able
check
to
out front,
convince
so I'm
him
glad they.
to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here,
I
the
think
harvesters.
those might have been the
If
guys
you look for some of them
in the
around,
hive.
maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Okay. But yeah, sure, everyone needs neuroprazine, but I'm going to assume that most of the people who run brothels around here are pretty tight.
Yeah.
And if you're a sex worker and this is your profession, your choice is a safe-ish place like this, right?
Right.
That probably has, you know, it's probably networked with everybody else that's in this business. Or, you know, being vulnerable as, like, a private contractor.
Right.
And so if you don't work for them, you can't have any money to buy neuroprazine. Right?
So it's like they'll find ways to withhold any employment.
Exactly.
They could get up to.
They'll ruin your career. So then you'd have to figure out how to go from.
I should mention I'm of two minds. One, I'm kind of playing devil's advocate because if we're both just in agreement.
If we're both just like, we'll just.
Yeah,
both,
this is fucked up.
Yeah, this is dumb. I hate this. This is terrible. F those guys. F this entire situation. This is definitely illegal.
We do two things. We try to do two things on the show, talk and play video games, and if I don't play devil's advocate, then we run out of one of those really quickly. The other thing is, I am also kind of like, if I had like a menial job moving boxes and in this environment and my employer was like, hey, do you want an augmented spine or arms or legs or whatever? You want a whole augmented body so you can move boxes better? I would be like, hell yeah, sign me up.
Yeah.
So that's just me, though. Like, I would be...
But there's a difference between it being optional and getting a job as a box lifter and then coming to work one day, having somebody trank yo ass, go missing for 2 weeks, and then realize that you owe your boss's money for a surgery, number one.
And a medicine for life.
Yeah, so now you're... And the augments... The augments that you got that you're going to be paying off for a long time, probably, are specifically suited to box lifting and nothing else. So...
There's something that I...
Like, what if you like tap dancing, but then they give you mech legs without your consent? You can't even enjoy your after work hours anymore. It's terrible.
There's something that I want to check. See, I was hoping that I had found one in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Artificial muscles, Seraph headquarters. Oh, is it here maybe? I was hoping to find an in-universe explanation for what happens when you run out of neuropozine.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think... If that sounds like something that would be an ebook, I guess I missed it or haven't found it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk to this guy.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see you.
Won't do anything, bud.
What about?
Ning,
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
your friends are holding her. I can make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
So...
I gotta make sure she's okay first. She'll be a lot more valuable to me and you if she's alive and in one piece, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Smart businessman you are. Okay. I'll tell you. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district. But listen, I didn't say anything, right?
Easy. What?
Just thinking about that poor guy not being able to tap dance like he likes anymore. It's depressing.
Aren't the saddest stories just the ones we write for ourselves? The game doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah. Well,
we'll do that.
This situation is entirely not okay.
I don't know. I do think that maybe it is slightly more complicated than it first appears, because here's a consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think what do you think the likelihood is that augmented sex parts are immune to sexually transmitted disease?
It doesn't matter how many benefits it has.
Hey, listen, if you're going to be trapped in a life like this, no matter what, being immune to bloodborne diseases
would be very useful. Yes.
Yeah.
Look, we already talked about this.
I could come to terms with that. If somebody was going to trank me and be like, "Hey, that job you had to do, you still have to do it." But now one of the things that you were most afraid of is gone. Again, I've got to say something to keep the conversation. You know what? Actually,
I've already explained to you that if it were like removable Vagoo parts are like, that's the dream, okay? Like, that would be super cool. But if you the true problem here is a removal of choice. That's the real problem.
Yeah. Although, you know what? I think that they're doing that on purpose, because that's exactly what Jensen faced.
Yeah, that's exactly his problem. His employer owns most of him now and resurrected him from the dead without him really wanting to be there. I mean, he drinks like a fish so that he can maybe pickle what's left of him out of existence. Like, this is, personally, I'm like, this is bullshit. But also, Adam Jensen's got to be like, oh, girl, I feel you. This is bullshit. You know? Like, Adam Jensen would definitely take this on based on what has been revealed of him, like, in this story so far.
I've got an elaborate plan using a new augment that I just unlocked. I'm going to save in case it doesn't go well, because I don't know the exact radius that it works in, right?
Uh-huh.
You know what? Now is a great time, because I can try again until I get it to stick. We're going to stop right here.
Okay.
Man, why do you always get to be on the side of justice in these talks?
Because I'm the choosening.
You're the choosing one.
I'm the choosing one.
You are the choosing one.